Hi everyone, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to take attendance in a live online course. And this information is just going to build on the content that you've already read through up to this point. I just want to kind of visually demonstrate it. So one thing you could do is just ask all students to turn their microphones on and do a hard roll call. That would be one way. Another thing you could do is, so if your participants aren't open the list of participants and you could count your students here. Real easy. And again, if you have a student who isn't, they've logged in through a guest account and haven't named themselves in a way that identifies who they are, or they're using like their parents' account or a friend's account, which can happen, if they're in a bind, you can ask them to rename themselves, which they would do just by clicking here and then renaming themselves. So that's how I would do it because that's my profile, and they would type it. You could also override them. So this is a second account I got logged in just for the sake of this presentation. And here you would click more. You could remove, report, and you could also rename, and then you just type in their name. Very, very easy. And that would let you, I guess also make sure that everyone's there. And those are two strategies that you can use. Another strategy might be to open a chat, and you could just ask everyone to type here, and then you could save the chat transcript. So if I open up the chat, right, you just ask everyone to say here. And so I've already done that, and I had my fake student type what all of your students would type, that they are here and excited to learn, with 3 exclamation points and an emoticon, because they're motivated, right? They're ready for class. And then at the end, you could just save the chat file. If you've got the chat file set to autosave, it'll automatically do that. But if not, make sure you save the chat, or else the file will poof away. And so those are 3, I think, general strategies. All of them can work, and you can use whatever works best for you. And there's a 4th way that you can use as a default or as a backup. Let's say you use the chat feature and then you lose the transcript. There is another way to get the list of attendees. And again, this can be your standard way as too. So I'm going to end this meeting to show you. And that is through Zoom's reporting feature. So I'm back. Sorry, I didn't have the right screen up there. So you log in, and you've got your list of options here. You click on reports, then you click on usage, and it'll give you your list of past meetings. And then you can click here, and it will give you your the people that have attended. And what's great is you can see I've got this name listed twice, right? This is because this account logged out and then logged back in. And something you can do here is show unique users, and it'll merge everything. It'll also show how long people have been there. So if someone is in the class at the start and then comes back later, it'll register that. You can also export the meeting data for yourself into a separate file, so then you can have all your classes archived there. That's another really easy way. And again, you can use this in tandem with one of the other strategies in case it falls through. And let me show you this one. Oh, that's what I just showed you. This one, where I've got all these different users log in. It can really simplify it if someone's had to come in and out, quite a bit over the course of a class. There is one maybe potential issue if someone is renamed in the middle of a meeting. My understanding is that the original screen name, as you can see here, is what displays. So you whistle their email. So if they're using their email and they just got a weird display name, that would record them. But that is why you want to just let students know that if they're coming in as a guest, that they identify themselves. And of course, be compassionate and understanding if they have some sort of accommodation where they need anonymity, but they're undercover police officer or something. I'm not really sure. But they follow best practices there. But putting that statement in your syllabus saying that they're expected to, have a username that, clearly identifies who they are for you, for reporting, and just for the general, effectiveness of the class and their experience in it, I think would go a long way. Okay, thank you so much.